Mark Hamill is my favorite Joker voice-wise, but Jack Nicholson is my Joker. I grew up on the big screen, followed by Heath Ledger. I liked Jack Nicholson originally, and now he feels goofy to me. Like I'm not afraid of him, and I feel like I should be when it comes to the Joker. And that kind of bugs me a little bit. And no, I do not think Jared Leto Joker is good. I'm not that much of a hot take man. Ledger's Joker was straight up lightning because Thomas Jane killed it as Dent, and it just gets swept under the rug because the Joker stole the movie. Look, I've never been a fan of goofy Joker. I think he is, in my mind, he's a horrifying, sadistic serial killer. And that's not funny or goofy. To me, the Joker, the times the Joker has been the best is when he's not funny. He's funny to himself because life is a joke. And nobody else gets that joke but him, and that's horrifying. Because what it makes him capable of is horrifying. But I don't usually get a kick out of finding the Joker funny. I know that it happens, and I know that there are certain takes on the Joker where it works very well, but when I feel Joker is done the best, it's when I don't find him funny. Like, that's when I'm most taken by the Joker. Seriously, guy, goofy is half the character. I don't think so. Read the original comic books and see the Joker. He's not meant to be funny. You don't laugh with him at the things he does. And the comic books where he stands out the most, he also is not funny. You don't laugh at the jokes that he tells in The Killing Joke, or or Death in the Family, or Death of the Family. You don't find him funny. He's horrifying in the way that he finds it funny. Life is a joke, and he's the comedian. And everybody else doesn't get it. That is what works for me the most with the Joker. In a way, very much what they did with Heath Ledger. That Joker, while he is laughing, he is the one laughing. Everything that he is doing, he finds funny. He finds it as a social experiment. He finds it as life is a joke. And then at the same time, he's giving off very horrifying, in-depth analogies as to how he sees the world and how people will turn on you in a second. And that our social construct is something that we build up to lie to ourselves, but the second something goes wrong, we'll eat each other. That's very much, that is the Joker that speaks to me. He's scary. He's not funny. I don't laugh when the Heath Ledger Joker does things. I don't laugh when he tells a joke, like at the start, when he says things like, no, I kill the bus driver. I'm very much with that other guy. What bus driver? Like, and then that guy dies. And that's the joke. But it's the joke for him, not for us. Like, that's my Joker. That's the way Joker feels to me. That's the way he should be handled personally. And I understand that people like him to be funny. As I've said many times on this channel, when it comes to art, art is subjective. And I can't tell you how to feel about a thing. I can only tell you how art affects me. When it hits me, and I go, that's right. I feel this. This is right. This is what I'm about. That's when it hits me. That's when the art speaks to me. When the art is Joker making jokes, that Joker doesn't stay in my mind. He does not have a lasting impact on me. He does nothing to me. He does nothing for me. I just kind of walk away and go, that's kind of funny. I like when he did that part or whatever. That's just the way that I feel about it. And like I said, art is subjective. The fact that he likes a good balance, that's because that's what speaks to him. That's what makes him feel like this is a thing for me. And it works because art is subjective. But if you're talking to me, the more jokes the Joker tells, the more I'm no longer interested in the Joker. Like, how come somebody hasn't just shot him yet? Like, horrifyingly happy. Nice balance. I think the closest to him being scary was when he's standing in the shadows and you only see that haunting bleached white face. You know something isn't right with the guy. But yes, he's goofy. Who is your favorite Joker? It's between Heath Ledger and the portrayal that we get to see in Under the Red Hood. I don't find him funny. Like, I find him horrifying. He finds himself funny. And while maybe some people have the sense of humor where they laugh at certain parts of that movie, Under the Red Hood, he's not really telling jokes. Like when he's sitting there and he's eating the potato chips. And then just out of nowhere, he snaps. And he's like, "May I have a glass of water, please?" And they give him the water and he breaks the glass and then he steps up real quick and he kills the 3 guys in the room. And then he's like... And at that point, everybody in the room is scared of him. This is not a guy you make a deal with. This is a horrifying decision you are making right now, Black Mask. It's not a good idea. You should have known right then to walk away from the situation. But you're in now. You made a decision that you needed the kind of firepower only the Joker would bring. And you made a decision to make a deal with somebody you shouldn't have been messing around with. You made that call. And you brought the Joker into that room. And you had 3 guys watching your back. And he killed all 3 of them in less than a second. And then he looks directly at you in the face and he says, because he accepts your job, he says, "I'm going to need some guys. But not these guys, because, well, they're kind of dead." That is him telling a joke. But in that moment, if you're really thinking about the situation, it's not funny. It's horrifying. And that is a perfect Joker to me. That joke is for Joker. It ain't for you. And when the joke is for you, it's the last joke you'll ever be a part of. Because the punchline doesn't walk out of the room. You will walk out of that room damaged or dead. And Black Mask walks out damaged. He knows this is already a bad idea. And then what ends up happening? He ends up in a tanker covered in gasoline with the rest of his men while the Joker is standing above him trying to light this lighter. And he's like, "Give me a second, I gotta kill these guys." Is that funny? Sure, in a psychotic way, but that's my Joker. When I think of the joke isn't for you. He's not the comic relief of the movie. He doesn't bring the levity. Every joke he tells is horrifying, and it should be. It's not a guy you make a deal with, unless you're willing to take a really, really nasty shot.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.